Alright, stop. It's enough of that soppy crap. I know it might be Valentine's Day and I may be a newlywed, but I'm not going to bore you with all that lovey-dovey, I'm so in love and happy that my whole life is fulfilled kind of crap. We're gonna delve into my past, go way back through the ages. We're gonna hear about my weirdest love stories. So make yourself comfortable, get yourself a nice little cuppa and some home brand triple choc biscuits, and let's get this show on the road. Cue intro. CHEYANNEJANE! I'm doing this video with another girl and her name is Keira Mathews and her channel is here. Click on the link to go visit her amazing channel. She does vlogs and tutorials of makeup and she's really good at it. I really recommend that you check out this link to see her stories, but watch mine first. Most embarrassing love story number 1. So we'll go back to my earliest memory of ever having anyone ever interested in me, and that was when I was 16. His name was Jim. He lived on the floor of his best friend's house. One day, one amazing romantic night, he was driving me home down an abandoned road in the bush in his beat up van when he decides to pull over. He turns up the radio really loud. He opens up my car door and wants me to come outside with him. I thought he was going to murder me. So I've got all these thoughts in my head going, what the hell is happening? What are my last words gonna be? Is my mum gonna be okay without me? And then he grabs my hand, his other hand around my waist, and tries to dance with me. Here I am, petrified for my life, thinking my life's over. I legitimately think he's going to murder me, but no. He was trying to be romantic and dance on the side of the road at 2 o'clock in the morning. That was the most awkward dance I think anyone could ever experience. Number 2. He was a new guy at my school. He was probably the nerdiest thing you've ever seen in your whole life, so of course I had a crush on him. At lunchtime he used to sit right outside the office and I used to sit on the other side of the school, so for me to just bump into him was a very rare occurrence. Instead I used to make any excuse just to walk straight past him and gawk at him. I did this for a good maybe 6 months before it got old and I thought I'd speak my first words to him. Turns out my first words to him were not actually to him but instead to his best friend when I asked his best friend to start dating me and he said yes, and James laughed. I didn't really like his friend. That relationship lasted 3 days. Number 3. Now I've been contemplating whether I should tell this story or not, but you know what? We're all friends here, right? So his name was... I don't want to say it. His name was Simon. Simon was in a band that I took quite a shining to the extent that I met him was, oh my god, I love your band so much, can I have a photo with you? So, of course 2 weeks later I had to pack up everything I owned and move to a completely different state just so I could live as close to him as possible. I also lived in that state for 9 years trying to get to him. Trying, and trying, but I failed. I failed miserably and I moved back to Canberra. Pretty sure that is the biggest love fail of all. But on the plus side, when I did move back to Canberra, that's where I met Brendan. And he is my everything. If it hadn't been for them, I would never have found my true love. So maybe you should have a think about that for next time you get rejected. Think of it as a positive, as a stepping stone to finding your true love, because seriously, they were only 3 stories of fails and horrible, stupid things that have happened to me while crushing on someone. I only did 3 and I left most of the other ones out because all of the other ones ended in, and then I found out he was gay. So how about you click this link, check out Keira's stories, which I hope I'm saying her name right, because I hate it when people say my name wrong. Please click on this link, check out her version of her stories, which I'm sure are better than mine. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing Valentine's Day. If you have a significant other, spoil them rotten and just let them know how much you love them. But don't just do it on Valentine's Day, it's for every single day. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah! See ya! I don't care what anyone says, they are nowhere near as good as Tim Tams.